Alright, so in this video I'm going to be installing these Rago Fabrication brackets that I bought yesterday, as you guys saw in the previous video. Big shout out to GGlighting for providing these pods. These are some of the latest ones they've come out with, and you guys can check them out on their website. They do have 6 LEDs in the front, and they have some on the sides to take care of the blind spots. So let's throw them on. This is a pretty easy process. All you're going to be doing is taking 4 bolts here on the right side and 4 bolts on the left side, and you're going to be using a 12mm socket, and the hood should come right off. So just slide the bracket underneath. And then put the bolt back on. And then just tighten them up. You don't want to tighten them up too much. You just want to make sure that they're slightly tight. That way you can adjust the hood in case it's not aligning to the fender. This is a one-man job, so you don't have to worry about having a buddy with you to install them. It's really easy. So this is what they look like once you install them. You got the R for Rago there. They actually look really good. I've seen other brackets where they stick up a little higher, and I personally don't like them. These are pretty flush. And earlier I told you guys not to tighten up the bolts so much because you still want to adjust the hood. As you can tell, there's a really big gap here compared to the front. See this? So I am gonna have to move the hood a little to the left. Alright, so I'm basically just gonna throw them on and figure out the wiring part once I'm done. But I believe this is what they're going to look like here. The only problem here is that it's really tight here, so if you're doing this, just make sure you don't scratch your paint. I already did just a bit, but just be really careful. This is what it looks like with one of them on. Every time I add stuff to my truck, it takes me a couple days to get used to, but these I like a lot. So let's continue with the process, and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, check these out. Damn. I like what I see. What do you guys think? Comment below. If you don't like them, comment below. So the hardest part was putting this wire through the, I don't know if that's a firewall or what it is, but that was the hardest part. It's already done, so now it's time to wire the inside. Alright, so I got all the wiring done. Now the question is, where am I gonna put this button? Basically all I'm doing now is just running the actual wire through the inside. I'm really big on clean work, so I make sure that everything has this tube wire and I zip tie everything. I have seen some rigs and they have wires everywhere inside. I'm not a big fan of that. I try to keep it as clean as possible. Alright, so the way I'm going to run this pod lot here, I'm going to run it through the inside here. The wire should come out somewhere here, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to have to cut this tube here. And I'm just going to splice this here. And by the way, while you're doing this, you want to make sure that nothing is connected to the battery, because if you do this while it's connected to the battery, that's not going to be good. So I'm going to run this through the bottom. I'm sure there's enough slack here. So once you're done with the wiring, all you're going to do is tuck it in somewhere and put a nice zip tie on it. The engine runs hot all the time, so you want to make sure that where you're zip tying the stuff, make sure there's nothing hot that's going to be melting the wire. Once you're done with the wiring, just go ahead and connect it to the battery. The black one just goes to ground. Alright, let's give it a shot. So here we have it, the switch. So this is what it looks like. As you guys can tell, they're really, really bright. The good thing about these pods is that they're all flood. So you get 6 in the front, 3 on the side, and nothing on this side, so you don't get any glare on your hood. Keep in mind, I just barely installed them. I have not adjusted them. The way they were made, they have 3 LEDs facing out, so you get a wider view. You can see right about here is where it starts getting light, and it just goes all the way around and it stops right there. This is a shot from the back. That's without my amber fog lights and without my bar. So you can just imagine how much light it's gonna have if I turn on my bar. Let's try it. Yeah, that's a lot of light, guys. And this is what it looks like with everything on. That looks so good. I love the combination. I originally was gonna go with amber ditch lights, but this is perfect. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so that concludes this video. As you can tell, the truck is looking pretty beast. Feel free to comment below if you like, if you don't like. But as far as looks, I'm pretty happy with the results, and I think that's enough light for me. I don't think I'm going to be adding any more bar lights or anything like that. This was the setup that I wanted for a while, and now that I have it, I think I'm going to leave it for a while. Eventually, when I do get my front bumper, I am going to be switching the setup just a bit, but I think this setup is here to stay, so let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so I'm going to be closing this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please thumbs up, comment below if you guys have any suggestions, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. There's a lot of more content coming soon, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.